So I want to invite you to simply drop into your body first and truly feel the ground beneath you. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your body and furniture. And really hang out for a moment at the bottoms of your feet. There is sensation there. Feel it. Feel yourself fully landed in your body in the here and now. You might even say to yourself, I'm here and I'm willing to be here. Now I invite you to simply locate the breath. Do absolutely nothing to manipulate it, just find it. Just tune in for a moment to the in and out of the breath. Is it shallow? Is it open? In general, how does it feel to you? Just really drop in. Now I want to invite you first of all to feel the breath. Actually feel the felt sensory experience of the breath, which we typically don't feel, but it is that, a felt sensory experience. And I invite you to follow the breath, stay right with it. I want you to know in every, not only second, but fraction of a second, exactly where the breath is in its trajectory, because you're following it that closely. And as you follow the breath, feel it. Now you may already be noticing that the breath wants to lengthen, it wants to open up, and as you give it your full awareness, it will do that. Typically, if it takes longer to do that, it's because there's tension, anxiety, fear, and there's no problem. There's nothing to force here. You just drop right in, follow the breath, and let it just flourish from your attentiveness. Like you care so deeply in the breath, you're so deeply absorbed in what it's doing and exactly how it feels, that it wants to open up to you. Notice that it doesn't simply create sensation right where it is. It creates sensation beyond the pathway that it moves through. It might open up things in your belly or in your head. You might feel softening in your chest. And what I want to invite you to now is, when you're on the down breath, just give yourself one more notch to gravity. On the down breath, can you let go of any muscle you don't need to stay in the position you want to be in? Definitely drop your face muscles. You don't need anything but plain face right now. Take the solace of plain face and let it all go. When you're doing this as a lying down meditation, this is another great one to do at night, in bed or during the night. It's amazing because there's literally not a single muscle to hold on to. You just give it all to gravity. And, I find when I'm in my head during the night, if I keep locating my body on the mattress, if I keep really feeling into that and experiencing the breath as a felt sensory experience and releasing every muscle once again on the out breath, just giving myself gradually more and more to gravity. Or I sometimes think of it as lying in an angel's arms or in the arms of love. Well, I find that that's just deeply, deeply relaxing. Still follow the breath very closely. Now, I invite you to really feel into the pivot moments. Notice, actually just show up for, really feel into that moment when you're reaching the peak of the in-breath and you feel it sort of shift or swivel or tilt back down into the out-breath. So really feel that moment. So think of it as a delicious moment and then just ride it down. Feel the release. And then at the bottom of the out-breath, see if you can fully feel the landing. And I remember some of my first meditation instruction. It was like they were trying to, help us understand that there's really no problem that we can't control ongoing thought, but that maybe at the bottom of the out-breath, you could just even have a flash, like a less than a second moment, where you just land between thoughts, between breaths. And then feel the pivot back upward, the deep nourishment, the wonderful pull again of life, pulling in of life into your system through the in-breath. Stay with the breath, though, in its entire trajectory, not just in the pivot points. I invite you also to notice the kindness of the breath, the gentleness of the breath, the life-giving, nurturing quality of the breath. The breath is kind. The breath votes for your life. The breath knows that you matter. Now, the only thing I would add to this is that if there's any physical pain or emotional pain registering somewhere in your body, once you've fully dropped into the breath like this, you can start to direct it or really feel it as it moves through that particular area where the pain is. And note that the breath judges nothing. It doesn't think you shouldn't be feeling this way. It's not trying to fix it or make it go away. It requires nothing. It is neutral. It is like grace, here for you no matter what. You do not have to earn it. And so direct breath to the place where it hurts so that you give kind spaciousness around it. Give it allowing. Make room for it, give it your awareness, and that's the beginning of the dissolution. But don't force it. Maybe this is the last thing. I want to say that if as you breathe it you find it very hard or it takes a while to get past shallow breath, or maybe you just feel a place that the breath is bumping into, as if there's a wall inside you or some rigidity or some contraction, some tension. Again, I invite you to just kindly let the breath sort of bathe that area, stroke up against it, create space around it, protect it. You're not trying to force it to open up. You're just coming close to it. You're just snuggling right into it with the breath, just saying, hey, it's really okay. And here I am. I'm with you. The breath is an amazing way to practice self-abandonment no more. And I'm going to leave you with that.